Hello, welcome to this video. I'm making this video today for the sale of my Suzuki GS. So this is my Suzuki GS850G. It was first registered in 1979 and it's now 43 years old. I've owned this bike since 2018. It was my brother's prior to that, and he did quite an extensive restoration on it. It didn't look like this when it came. It was totally stripped down. My brother totally stripped it down right back to the frame. The frame was powder coated. This was in, say, 2015, 16, probably 17. Stripped right back. Seat were refurbished. All the paintwork, the tanks and side panels and the back cowling, they were all resprayed. New decals put on them and the badges put back on. The front forks were taken off and disassembled, and he did all the seals in them and hydraulic oiled it and made it all good. The wheels, back and front, they were both refurbished. The calipers were taken off and reconditioned. New discs put on the back and pads. Same with the front. The front wheel was refurbished. New discs on the front and new pads. All new brake lines. So I got this in 2018. And it wasn't quite finished, so it lounged in my garage for a bit, and then in 2020 I sent this away to get it recommissioned and MOT'd at the time, so it was MOT'd in 2020, and at the time on the clock it had, I got steamed up a bit, but it says 19,420. And when it was MOT'd in 2020, it had on the clock 19,355. So I've actually only done 45, about 65 mile on it. So it was MOT'd. Then later on in the year, as it rolled out of its 40th year and into its 41st year, I sent the logbook away and I got it registered as a historic vehicle. So it's now MOT and tax exempt, although it has been kept up to scratch. And like I say, it's done less than 100 miles since it was MOT'd in 2020. So it's languished in my garage. I've took it out occasionally and given it a run. And this is the first time it's been out of the garage now, probably in a good year. It did take a bit of coaxing back into life. It was quite damp. But you've just seen it running there. One thing I would suggest, the tyres on it, although they've got good tread, I'm not sure of the age of the tyres, and I would suggest a change of tyres, to be honest. So that's my Suzuki GS850G, first registered in 1979. It's now MOT and tax exempt, and it's actually taxed until November next year, but obviously the tax doesn't come with it, and the tax is free anyway. And I think I'm still insured till about February next year. So there you have it, Suzuki GS, twin cam, lovely, lovely bike. Not perfect, as it is what's gone on for its 44th year shortly, but in very, very nice condition. This exhaust system, he actually sent to California, I believe, to have this exhaust system sent to him. He was very, very particular. He changed For example, nut heads, bolt heads and things, these came from Japan. Original Japanese old stock. They were very particular in what he did. Like I say, I've enjoyed it. And now it's time for somebody else to own it. It's getting too big and too heavy for me. I'm getting older and aches and pains, one thing and another. And there you go, Suzuki GS850G twin cam. Oh, and it's shaft drive, not chain drive. Just to make you aware. Some people don't like shaft drive, some people don't like chain drive. There you go, shaft drive. Bye for now.